Welcome to Sasa and Goff Live Recorded.
I'm Sasha.
And I'm Goff. And this week, we are talking about our top and bottom TV neighbors. Now, when I was putting my list together, I was thinking immediately, do movies count? Now, we said TV, but I mean, come on, movies count as TV now, depending on what you're watching. So, is your list TV? All TV?
All TV.
Okay. I did an all TV list, and then I have a couple potent notables for my movies. So
okay, and in case people are wondering, this is the Halloween episode.
This is the Halloween episode. It's Halloween week.
Okay.
And you decided to dress up.
Oh, I did. That reminds me.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So if you're watching on the YouTube, you can see Sasha dressed up as a blue-collar worker.
Wait, so I'm a blue-collar boy.
He's a blue-collar boy.
I worked 9:15 to 4:08 today.
He worked almost 35 hours this week.
What are you? What is this?
This is a skeleton.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was from,
No, I got this...
Parks and Rec or, something.
Nice. I can see what you're doing now. I got this little get-up for one of our... dances, like one of Natalie's school dances 2 years ago, and I'll talk about that in a little bit from this year. So anyway, just a cool glow-in-the-dark costume. You should actually cut the lights. It'll look pretty cool.
You think?
Yeah. But don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't actually do it.
It might turn the microphone off and cut all the power to the room.
Yeah.
So...
You look great. You look like a walrus.
Thank you. I forgot. I'm Dracula, which I don't have to do too much for. But my dearest wife, Megan, she made this pumpkin of me. You see? It's a me pumpkin. And so, here.
That is the very first thing I thought of on Instagram, by the way. And I was going to comment, but I didn't want to be a jerk. So
you should have commented.
You take care of that.
And, yeah, she tagged me in it. So she was the jerk. Because she was like, you look like this pumpkin. But it's great. You know, she got the widow's peak. She got the smile on my face that is generally there. He looks like he's worked a hard 33 to 35 hour work week, and I really appreciate it. My wife, she's all right sometimes. And Halloween's her favorite time of the year.
I was gonna ask, how do you like Halloween?
I hate Halloween. I hate all of this.
You hate every holiday.
That's not true.
No, that's not true. Actually, last week you commented on Christmas. How you like that?
I like Christmas. You gotta get the family together. I just don't like doing too much Christmas. There's a thing about too much Christmas, especially when you don't have kids. Mm-hmm. Okay, we can just go to the Sizzler, enjoy a dinner, and everybody go home.
Can you see my eyes right now?
Not really.
I have my head craned back so I can actually see better. But
I'm gonna say this: I don't like Halloween because it's really scary. Yeah. So this is kind of throwing me off. I'm a little afraid right now.
But you your fangs. If you just put one in the middle, you'd look like the lead singer of Disturbed. Like how he has that little
Great.
He's got that labre kind of arrow thing.
Good to know I'm a one piece of paper away from being the Disturbed guy.
Yeah, good stuff. So speaking of Halloween and killing and maiming and chopping, I did finally got chopped in the Guillotine League.
Oh.
Tony's League. Yeah, I made it 7 weeks. Finally, I had 2 guys who got injured and got me 0 points. So
I think you did well for the podcast though. 7 weeks is a pretty long time. How long is the football season? 8?
Well, there's
10?
Yeah, let's say that. Let's say I made it to the championship. No,
there's place.
Yeah. No, it's I had a lot of fun doing it. But like I said a couple weeks ago, the app is the worst thing I've ever used in my life.
Yeah, you're going hard against Tony on the app.
Hey, not Tony. Tony organized it.
Tony created that app. I'm pretty sure.
I think they do it on other sites like ESPN and Yahoo and
Tony
stuff.
3D printed that app and put it on everybody's phone. So I don't know.
Good call.
All right, so let's talk a little. What do you want to start with first? You want to talk more about Halloween, or do you want to talk about our previous episodes because we got emails and stuff like that?
Can I quickly bring up one thing? It's potentially a new segment. All right.
Okay.
And it's called Goff's Injury of the Week. Now, it could just be sponsored by Goff because you can talk about your injuries as well. So, I got a pretty good one. I could show you the injury afterwards, but I feel like I'm always talking about injuries. Can you do a kickflip?
I mean, I've done a kickflip, but no.
Successfully, you've landed a kickflip before?
Yeah.
All right. So, I love the whole, like, do a kickflip, the Eric Costin thing. So pretty much anytime I see anything that has wheels on it, hey, do it, like if there's other people around.
Yeah.
So at work the other day, I was with my boy Keith, and there was a 4-wheeled furniture dolly. It was probably about 14 inches by like 8.
Oh, wow, this is going to be great.
Yeah. So naturally, I just look over and I'm like, Keith, can you do a kickflip? I don't even think he acknowledged what I was saying, and I'm like, check this out. Mind you, I've never done a kickflip, and I can't do a kickflip. I don't skateboard either. But I know how, like, you're supposed to do it. You kick down on the board and kind of drag your foot, and then a heel flip is the opposite,
Yeah.
So, in theory, I'm like, here we go. Knowing this wasn't going to work, just slam down on one side, and the dolly just shoots up and bangs into my shin. So, that's all it was. I got a nice, huge welt.
Well, I'm glad it's shin, because... I have a skateboard in my garage currently.
Yeah.
And anytime Megan leaves the house and there's some room in the garage,
you shred.
And I just happen to go like throw out the recycling or whatever, I'll go like, oh, and then I'll just try some stuff. I got these things to like practice your skateboarding. You put them on the wheels so that you're not rolling back and forth. They're for nerds, but it's how you practice and like get better without that part of it. And then once you have like how to do the move, then it becomes easier when you're actually skating, right?
Okay.
But I keep this thing in my garage and just kind of like do some kick flips and just try to do some little stuff around it, just whatever. I don't know how to skateboard. I'm not a good skateboarder at all. We used to just like skate around and then like whoa and fall and then like leave or whatever. But so like I've been practicing this stuff in my garage, and when you like hit the wrong thing and a skateboard pops up to your face level and you're 43 and you're like, I have dental insurance, I just don't want to go through the process of this thing. So then I just immediately stopped, and I'm like, I'm done with that. The only thing that I am confident I could do is rollerblade immediately.
Okay.
So we'll get that done. And by the way, if I could do a kickflip, I'll film it and put it at the end of this clip.
All right, I'm gonna try to do a kickflip too with this furniture dolly again.
I'll get
it done.
You got to get the other injury on the other leg.
Yeah. So, all right. Well.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Fun. Secondly, my wife, she's over here painting pumpkins. She was over here going to Hooters. By the way, still can't believe you didn't know what restaurants were.
Hey, I showed Joni that video too. She had no idea either.
Joni knows. Joni knows.
Yeah. She coined the phrase.
Megan made these brownies, which we were supposed to eat together, which you had to eat beforehand because you can't take this mask.
I would have made a huge mess in my mouth. A huge mess all over my mouth.
So I want to ask you, this is your costume. You're some sort of skull from Parks and Rec, as we went over.
No.
And what is your favorite costume of all time that you've done? You're a Halloween guy, right?
Yeah.
I assume you're constantly doing these costume things.
I was actually, your cousin Nick had a wonderful Halloween
You were my cousin
party.
Nick.
I was
Amazing.
your cousin Nick. No, but actually he kind of put the idea in my ear. You remember that awesome Halloween party he had?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah,
He put those little dot candies on the wall.
He was Willy Wonka, so he made the house like the chocolate factory. It was awesome. But anyway, that year I went as Roy Horn, the one that was attacked by his tiger from Siegfried and Roy.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, so I basically, my costume was just kind of like black slacks with a white button-up shirt and then this stuffed animal tiger hanging from my throat.
Nice.
So, yeah, I thought that was a pretty good one. Actually, this wasn't my Halloween costume. The one I wore the other night to the dance, I was Andy Dwyer. I don't know if you picked up on that when I sent you the pictures.
Nope.
Because my other friend, too, was just like, why are you sending me poses of yourself? And it's like, well, look at the shirt. And then the picture I sent of Lucy, or actually the one I put on Instagram, I removed her arm. Like, I photoshopped it out so she looked like Champion from Parks.
Impressive.
But, yeah, that was an easy one because I had the mouse rat shirt, so I literally just bought a flannel on Amazon. And...
No, it was funny. You sent me 4 pictures, and the first 2 were just of you.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe this was for Joni.
It's feeling festive.
And then the 3rd picture was you and Lucy. And then the 4th picture was you and one of your daughters. I only know Lucy's name.
That's okay. That's all right. It's fine.
But anyway, I loved the picture of you and your daughter, obviously.
Yeah.
It would have been weird if I loved the picture of you and Lucy and not your daughter.
Yeah.
But I was like, this must not have been for me. And then Megan caught it immediately, and I was like, now this makes
So
more
you were
sense.
like, what the hell is this asshole doing? And you showed her the picture. Like, is he hitting on me? And she's like, no, you don't.
No, because I wanted to show her the picture of you and Lucy.
Oh, okay. Like, you were freaked out, and you're like, what the hell does this mean?
Yeah. So, but it was nice.
But
It was
there's,
very nice.
I guess I didn't need to send you the shirtless ones.
No, those were the best ones.
But, yeah.
Keep them coming.
But anyway, how about you? Do you ever dress up?
I remember 3, and if you would have asked me 5 minutes ago, it was 2. So 1 just popped into my head as well. I have pictures of when I was a kid. I was probably 6, and I was Fred Flintstone.
Okay.
Fred Flintstone.
Yeah.
It was one of those things where you take it out of the bag and it's like the whole costume and a mask.
Like what I'm wearing.
Exactly. Except
They still make them.
Except I was a blue-collar prehistoric boy. That's
Yeah,
what I was
absolutely.
doing. Even back in the day, I was working 6.2 hours a day and clocking out.
It was 7.3 last week, I think.
Yeah, it keeps going down because I'm a blue-collar boy.
Nice.
So I did that 1 year. 1 year, this was in my 20s because I believe we went... I wonder if we went to Calb, to NIU, or if we went to the bars around here. Either way, I was a keg.
Oh, I was a keg too.
The same
The
year.
same year we were.
Okay,
Yep, I remember
we were
that.
both kegs.
Yep.
Giuseppe, our dear friend Giuseppe in Milan, was Borat that year,
That's
which
good.
was an excellent costume. And producer Tony was La Bamba from Conan O'Brien's
That's
band.
amazing.
Yeah, I mean, they were both way better.
Oh, he wasn't Richie Valens.
No, that would have been even better.
Okay.
Potentially. So I remember that one. And then 1 year, me and my cousin Goran, who's actually in town right now. I was trying to meet up with him, but you'll find out why I can't meet up with him on next week's episode because
We've already forgotten.
a disaster of a day yesterday. But anyway, me and my cousin Goran went trick-or-treating as Rob Van Dam and Sabu.
That's pretty sweet.
And I don't remember which was which. And I don't even know that we dressed up because those guys pretty much, that's like how we normally dress. I usually wear large satin pants and a headband.
No
or whatever.
shirt.
Yeah, and I have scars all over the place. And Goran was just smoking weed, wearing a 420 shirt. So
Looking like, yeah.
but we went door to door, and ECW was not known in 1999 when we were doing this. And so people were like, you guys are too old to be trick-or-treating. And you're not even dressed up. And we're like, we're Rob Van Dam and Sabu. We'll prove it. And then we would wrestle in their front yards. And then they all gave us candy.
Yeah.
So no one was like, I'm not buying it. They were like, maybe you are. Maybe you guys thought this through. But really, we just wanted the candy.
That's
obviously.
hilarious, though.
But besides that, I don't really remember any other costume. Oh, me and Megan were bananas. We were both bananas at some point.
You know, I don't
like Halloween. I don't like any of this.
The costume I talked about, the Roy Horn one. I actually have a picture of that in my car. I can show you. I just thought of that
Where
right
I keep
now.
all my Halloween pictures.
No, it's
as
that
well.
one picture. It's of me and Joni, like before we were dating, I
okay.
believe. But it was from that party.
So do you prefer the like clever costume to the like, like I'm Jason or whatever?
Absolutely. Yeah.
You like
gotta put some thought in it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
There was real quick I won't go into the Monster Mash dance thing because it's the same. But there was one guy walking up. He had like a big curly red wig, snowboarding glasses on and a medal. So he's walking up, and I'm like, if you're Shawn White, that's amazing. He's like, yeah, He's like, yeah, I just kind of threw it together at the end. Last year I was Carrot Top. He just keeps using the wig. I think he mentioned Napoleon Dynamite too.
Next year he was Michelle Wolf. That's a deep cut for anyone who knows Michelle Wolf, the comedian.
I don't.
Check out her new special on Netflix. I bet it's good. She's pretty good. Chocolate or candy? I got to go through all the boring Halloween questions.
No. That's
because
fine.
last year we didn't get a chance to do this because you remember you showed up in blackface and we couldn't do the episode. You showed up in blackface 2 weeks in a row. One of them was Halloween.
Dude, this is not the first time this episode we're going to talk about blackface. I swear to God.
Yeah. It's that kind of episode.
Yeah.
All right. So candy or chocolate? That's the boring question.
I think, oh man, that's a tough one. Like if I could only have one for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to say chocolate.
I think I'm the same, unfortunately. But gummy nerds are really...
Dude, you know what's had me lately is Lifesavers. Because, like, one of the guys at work has...
What are you, 75?
No, come on. No, not like the mint ones, but the fruit ones, he's got them on his desk, you know, like the individual ones. And it's like, every time I walked in, there's like 3 or 4.
You know, like the kids are eating the Lifesavers.
Dude, Lifesavers are amazing. But anyway, sorry.
No, that's good. Excellent. Happy to be on the same team with you on that one. Yep. And then what about this? Big question here.
Okay.
Candy corn, yay or nay?
Nay. Big fucking nay. I hate candy corn.
I was almost a piece of candy corn as a Halloween thing.
I would have killed you. One more thing, sorry, from the Monster Mash. They had one of
It
those...
was a Monster Mash!
They had one of those things, you know, where it's like a jar of this, and it's like, hey, if you can guess how many there are, you get the whole thing. So there was a candy corn, like, I don't know, they had a bunch in there. I guessed 900, and it was 867.
So you lost?
I lost, yeah, because I went over. Yeah, actually, one of Natalie's best friends won. She was still close.
Was this at your house or like?
No, it was at the school.
Oh,
but yeah, I hate candy corn, and I'm happy I didn't win.
I love candy corn. I love eating it layer by layer, even though.
No, you don't. You do not. Do you like the other ones, like the pumpkin ones that are like that? You really?
I love all of that stuff, and I'll eat them by the handful. I don't even need to eat them layer by layer.
It's just like.
Love it.
Cement in your mouth. It's just...
Hey, I love cement.
Cement is good.
I love cement.
I bet you eat cement when you try kickflips.
Sometimes.
Well played.
But
I see what you're doing right now.
To yourself, no, well played.
You with the.
Oh no, I was trying to put this on
while talking about semen in your mouth.
Hey, well played by you, because I was literally just trying to keep this cement on my mouth. So yeah, I'm a big candy corn fan, but I like a lot of the old school candies, but not Lifesaver. That's just too old. I don't understand what that's all about anyway.
You need a revival.
What else do I have? Halloween movies. You can only name 2 movies that you can watch for the rest of your life that are Halloween themed. What are they?
The Burbs.
1 or 2? Oh, it was just one. I was just.
And then Ernest Scared Stupid.
Yes, smart.
How about you?
Smart. No, I can't answer this question. It's not Hubie Halloween. I'll tell you that much.
I didn't see
Hubie Halloween is trash.
The Sandler one?
Sandler movie came out 2 Halloweens ago, at least. Megan made me watch it. And then last year, she made me watch it again. And I was like, yeah, I don't remember it. We'll watch it again. It sucked again. That's the worst Addams Sandler movie. And
worse
it's because
than Jack and Jill?
I've never seen it, but I'm going to watch it and critique it in 2 weeks.
Okay.
How about that?
Sounds good.
If you remind me. You got to remind me, though.
All right.
Okay, now you're an adult. You have a home. Children come to your home for Halloween.
Yes.
Candy for Halloween. Do you hand out the candy, or do you just leave it in a bin?
No, I hand it out. I've actually, yeah.
Do you jump out of a coffin?
No, we do have a coffin in our front yard, though.
And now you're thinking about jumping out to hand it?
Well, I gotta disassemble it and take the skeleton out. But maybe.
So you just love Halloween. You're
I really enjoy it. It's not a Friday this year, so that's pretty sweet.
Okay. Any other Halloween memories that you have? You don't have to. I'll give you one while you think about it.
Go for it.
We went trick-or-treating, me, my cousin Nick, my cousin Goran. You may have actually been there, or we may have actually went to your house.
Okay.
We went trick-or-treating 2 weeks after Halloween.
Nice.
Because we knew people would still probably have candy.
2 weeks, though?
It may have been 1 week, but I believe it was 2 weeks.
Okay.
And I believe I have it on film on here somewhere. I may put it at the end of this episode is going to be great. Kickflips and Halloween.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we went house to house, and the people who didn't have Halloween, they thought it was funny. We were filming it, and they would give us coins and Lifesavers, cookie dough, anything. Yeah. And then some people actually had candy, and then we explained ourselves, and they were like, I mean, this was a different time. We didn't have flip phones at this point I do now. So this was a totally different time in life where you could just go ring people's doors, and they were happy to answer. They would answer. Can you believe that?
I know.
So it was a great time, and that's really the only Halloween memory I have. I don't like Halloween. I just don't like it. But my cousin Nick's party, you're right.
I would if I could probably name a bunch of memories just from that party alone. But nothing that's. I mean, me and some friends when I went to Glenbard West, me and some buddies actually trick or treated from Glenbard West home. We just had our backpacks and just obviously didn't hit every single house on the way, but
hours. That probably took hours.
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, so that was pretty dope. So
well done.
You got anything else to talk about?
Yeah, I got plenty of other stuff. We anger a lot of people on this show with
That's
our
what
list.
we try to do.
And here's the thing. It's our list.
Yeah.
But people get mad when we forget some of the main characters in top 3 lists. Like, for example, last week... Actually, I'm not going to say it because someone brought it up here. But if you read the biography last week of our episode, you'll see that I already had acknowledged one that we missed before hearing anything about.
I remember that.
I do want to say this. I Googled what the gayest city in Texas was because that was a question we were asking.
Yeah.
AI says that the gayest cities in Texas are Austin and Dallas. Oh. That's it. They just tell you straight up. They don't give you a reason why. They're just like, those are the gay ones.
So, arguably the two biggest cities in Dallas in Texas are the gayest.
Maybe. Is Houston bigger? San Antonio is probably not bigger.
Yeah, I think I've just forgot about all these cities.
Yeah.
In the biggest state in the country.
Ain't nothing gay about El Paso.
No.
But yeah, so that's what AI says.
Okay.
But our dear friend Shug says otherwise because he did some research here and he found a town in Texas called Ding Dong, Texas. He says, call me crazy, but this might be the gayest city in Texas.
Might be.
So, we got to go visit.
Well played, Shug.
Then we have our dear friend Hattori Hanzo chimed in. He said, Columbo is streaming on Peacock and it's a great show. Yeah. So he confirmed that Columbo was great.
Good.
He said your joke was horrible. He didn't, but I'm saying it for him. But he did say that the show was great.
Okay.
Producer Tony chimed in. He said, I want Goff to tell Sasha what Raleigh's nickname is. I think he will become a Mariners fan when he hears it.
I think it's the Big Dumper, I believe is his nickname.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm a fan.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is, yeah.
Seattle lost.
Yeah, that sucks.
They were winning. I turned it on and they were winning, and then they lost. So It was.
They kind of fucked up by pulling their pitcher. Like I haven't really been following baseball, but these last couple of weeks have been pretty sweet.
So in the finals of baseball, in the World Series of baseball, it is the Toronto Blue Jays, Canadian, versus Los Angeles Dodgers, Hispanic. So the two enemies of the current administration are in America's pastime finals.
Yeah, America's pastime. Yes,
love it. Who are you cheering for out of those two teams?
Toronto. Okay. You know what though? I have nothing against the Dodgers. It's another one of those like Yankee situations where you hate them because of all the resources and money they have,
success and blah blah. But
Shohei Ohtani helped me win a league. He's such a damn good player.
Yeah, he's pretty. Didn't he like pitch and hit?
The other day he hit 3 homers and pitched 6 scoreless innings in the same game.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Do you think a guy like that can play for a long time?
Yeah, but I mean like 6 innings for him has been a lot. This year he didn't pitch the whole year. He kind of started about halfway through, but he's only been throwing like 3 or 4 innings. I don't know. I mean.
So they use him sparingly, kind of.
He is worth the money as a hitter alone.
Wow.
Honestly, but
all right. Then we move on to our top summer songs, which was 2 weeks ago. We did summer songs and shoes.
Okay.
Triple S.
Yeah.
Our different Giuseppe chimed in. He said top summer songs, "Summertime" by Will Smith, which we must have been humming.
Probably.
We were singing it for sure before we were recording.
That's absolutely... I think I put that as the song on the Instagram, too.
Okay. He says, bottom summer songs, Summer Girls by LFO. Are you familiar with that song?
I remember LFO.
I saw LFO in Oswego, Illinois, like 2 years ago.
No, 2 years ago?
No joke. They played like some fest. Producer Tony was there with me. We saw LFO... One of the guys from Backstreet Boys, Chris Kirkpatrick.
Yeah.
Who was he with? I almost bought a shirt. Was it an LFO shirt?
Yeah, LFO was like a boy band, right?
Yeah, these were all boy bands. Ryan Cabrera was there.
Okay.
Oh, who am I missing? Was it LFO? I think LFO is 3 members and 2 of them are dead. So it was one guy who was singing with a mic stand that had 2 pairs of shoes on.
You're kidding me.
I am not kidding.
Oh, God.
And, by the way, excellent.
Wow.
LFO, excellent. What was the? I have to.
Well, was it L, F, or O? Which one was there?
Let me ask. Megan. LFO, which one?
Hey guys, so Sasha left for a few seconds to go ask Megan about LFO. I don't really care about LFO. I don't think he does either, but this is a good time for me to tell you about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who doesn't like the costume I'm wearing right now. It's kind of scary, maybe a little secular. I don't know. I don't know what else I should talk about right now. Football. Bears are doing kind of well. They're 4-2. Bulls are 2-0. No one saw that coming. Hey, Sasha's back.
The Bulls are 2-0, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
And the Knicks are 2-0. So life is pretty good.
It is.
The Knicks are playing today. Anyway, she doesn't remember which one is alive.
And I can't believe you spent that much time trying to figure this out.
This is really important to me. I almost bought a mauve shirt of the headlining band.
Mauve?
They played, and they were so good that OTOWN!
OTOWN!
That's who it was. OTOWN, Wales. Put them on the whale scale. Don't put them on a boat, and don't ship them out. We keep OTOWN for ourselves, is what I'm saying.
Do you remember...
OTOWN was so good that we moved closer to the stage to watch them perform. There was so many fat white women there. It was incredible. We were all having a good time. They were breathing heavily. Oh, man.
When are we going to do our top boy bands?
Didn't we already do it?
I don't think we did.
I mean, I think about it all the time.
There was one that Chris Farley's brother was in. Do you remember that one, Together? I
don't remember it, but Megan told me to use it for our faux bands.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, so. It was funny. It was a funny gimmick.
So yeah, Summer Girls by LFO. I probably saw him perform it live, so I disagree with Giuseppe on that. But yeah, I guess I only saw one of the three. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. So he brought other people on to like perform with him.
That's so weird.
Yeah, and it all happened in Oswego, Illinois.
Oswego, baby.
Less than an hour from here. What else? Oh, he also says really disappointed in Goff, which that's a pretty common text we get. Yeah. Really disappointed in Goff, not even having Will Smith as a potent notable, since Goff has become the rap expert of the two of us. So you're the rap expert on this show. Will Smith. Yeah. You didn't even bring him up, Summertime by Will Smith, so Giuseppe was very upset with you.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. No, in all honesty, well, I mean, like, I'm sorry. I don't really care for that song. That's all I got.
And then Alfred Melmack, I believe this was Alfred Melmack who chimed in. I cut off the phone number, but I'm pretty sure it was him. He said, did I miss something? Or more importantly, did you guys miss something? Island in the Sun by Weezer. Yeah, they have such a summer sound. He's right about that. I told him not in my top three, but definitely a good call and a song I didn't even think about on that thing. So what else? Another 2 comments. These are top 3s of our faux bands that we were just talking about.
Good.
So here's Giuseppe. He says, I'm surprised you guys had such a short and potent notables list for a topic that has tons of options. Here's a few I thought of that I was surprised you didn't mention. California Dreams.
Yeah.
Goff is a huge Saved by the Bell fan. I thought you would either love or hate this knockoff. Do you remember them?
I do, 100%.
I remember the show, but I forgot that it was like a band.
Yeah. It was another like a bad Saved by the Bell, and their music sucked. So it was like Zack Attack, but like every week. It was like, oh god. But no, I 100% remember that show. Yeah, it was on the Saturday mornings, like in between Saved by the Bell and NBA hoops or Hang Time.
Or
NBA.
Yeah, Ahmad Rashad.
Yeah,
NBA Inside stuff.
There you go.
That's so funny. Zack Attack every week is a great band name.
Yeah,
just the whole thing.
Zack Attack,
but every week. He also said CB4, Goff, since you were the resident hip-hop and movie guy on the pod, no mention of this classic.
So CB4, actually, like, that was one I wanted to bring up, but I didn't want to sound like a poser, because there's another movie that came out around the same time called Fear of a Black Hat. That is, they're two, like, They're like mockumentaries basically, but I have seen them. I'm just not familiar enough. But Giuseppe, definitely CB4 was on my list.
The other one,
in my thoughts.
The other one was also like a hip hop movie.
I believe so. Yeah.
And so you couldn't tell the two apart. Is what you're saying.
Up.
Okay. Yes. And then the third one, he says, "The Wonders, That Thing You Do."
My whole family loves that damn movie.
So many.
I have never seen it the entire way through, but like what I've seen is great.
When I used to have VH1 in 1942, that movie used to always be on, and I'd always catch the same 10 minutes over and over. But I don't remember that movie. I remember the song and everything, but I don't remember like the whole movie.
Yeah, if you ask anyone else from my family,
and
probably
then
the top 3.
Producer Tony gives us his top 3. Timmy and the Lords of the Underworld.
Hell yeah.
South Park reference.
Timba!
Solid reference.
Is that with Skylar? Isn't he like in the band too? It's like all the goth kids, the one that always swings his hair.
Okay. DVDA.
Yes.
Orgasmo.
Wait.
Man, I have not seen Orgasmo since...
Hold on. Actually, DVDA also has a song in basketball.
Wow.
Because I did see this comment by producer Tony, and that's a wonderful one. I love the DVDA. Which, to the newcomer, it's double vagina, double anal.
Okay.
They have a song in basketball called Warts on My Dick. Do you remember that movie?
No, but this is like that... What was that band? I'm not gonna catch
well,
it. But they
real quick though, in basketball, there's a part where Trey Parker's character is like all down on his luck and pissed off, and he's driving, and the song that's on is talking about what's happening to him. So it's like, look out ahead, there's a truck changing lanes. It's like, you see him getting cut off. And
Basketball is a great movie that I need to watch again.
Yeah,
I've seen it once and laughed. I remember loving that movie, and there's no chance I've seen it in 20 years.
Yeah, probably not. What about Orgasmo? Have you seen that?
Same, but I didn't like that as much as I like basketball. Basketball, I remember openly like enjoying basketball. Orgasmo was just something that was like always on because my friends were always watching it, and
I had the soundtrack for that. And yes, the DVDA song "Now You're a Man" is just amazing.
Now you're a man,
man.
And then he says his number one, which is the one that I put in the paragraph. The Lone Rangers, Airheads, Adam Sandler, Steve Buscemi, Brendan Fraser.
And the best part, Joe Mantegna talking about how you can't pluralize the word alone.
Yeah. Great movie, excellent movie, excellent call. Thank you guys all for
Let me
reaching out
is
to
God,
us.
Dickhead.
I got to go watch all those movies this week.
Oh, yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to our thumbs up, thumbs down. I'll start up. This one, I got a lot of V this week. All right, the first one is Gen V, which is a spinoff of The Boys. It's a superhero show, and it's very violent and raunchy and filthy and everything. It's on its second season. If you watch The Boys, you'll like this show, and I'm sure half of you listening do watch it. This second season, though,
what's it called?
It's called Gen V. It's on Amazon Prime. My problem with this season is that it is just too much of the same. Like, this whole The Boys universe, my biggest gripe is that I'm just tired of watching this show and seeing all the terrible shit that we just see when we turn on the TV now. Like, Seth Rogen runs this show, and I love him. We talk about him. We have been for, like, the last month or so because of the studio. But it's just, like, they're getting too... Like, it's not fun anymore. Like, I think in one of the episodes this season, they actually called out Elon Musk by name.
Wow.
And then, like, killed, like, an animal that they named. You know. But anyway, it's still...
So this is a current show.
Yeah.
And Seth Rogen, it's his show? Or?
He's, like, the... Yeah, I mean, like, it's based on a comic book, so it's a property already.
But he wrote it, or he's
him and Evan Goldberg are, like, the executive producers of that.
And the studio,
there's also Invincible, which is another cartoon show that he runs.
And there's another show that he's on Apple TV as well.
Besides the studio?
Yeah.
Shit.
Wow, that guy's working.
No kidding,
That is a blue-collar boy right there.
Yeah. A blue-collar Canadian.
Ooh.
Do they have those?
Oh, they do.
Okay. But anyway, yeah, so Gen V, I haven't finished the season. It's like a thumbs 75% this season at least. I still like the show, up overall though. And then the second V I got, brand new show, and I don't usually pick up on these. I just turned on Hulu yesterday and I saw the little banner for it. It's a show on CBS called DMV. Heard of this?
Double.
My V's.
Mandible.
Yeah. But no, this is another one actually where it's kind of like, hey, that's a great place to set a work thing, in the DMV, which is like arguably the worst fucking place in the world that you have to go to.
Saw the commercial for it yesterday.
Okay.
And Megan told me about it a week ago, which is why I didn't remember it until seeing it yesterday.
Okay.
But when the commercial was on, she's like, that's what I was telling you about. It's the reason why we have to do our show Me and you, the show we've been writing, we've been putting it off because
Yeah,
we're
damn. I know.
over here being
like
blue
every
collar boys.
occupation's going to be taken.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's like, someone's going to steal your idea.
All right.
So we got to get back on the horse.
Get that kick in the ass. 2 episodes have aired so far. Not bad. Like, not great, but not... And I feel like it's going to get... It just, every first few episodes takes a while to get there.
Is it like the same...
It's like, it reminds me of Superstore, kind of. So it's not shot like The Office and that stuff where it's like the talking head. Tim Meadows is in this show, so that's a huge plus.
There's someone else from SNL on there, too.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that. I didn't really recognize anyone else on there, I don't think.
Okay.
But I liked, so far, in these first 2 episodes, it's a small cast. There's only maybe like 6-ish main cast members, so I like that they keep it small so you can get to know everyone before they
Molly
start.
Kearney. Is on the show.
Okay. Yeah, she's like the boss kind of. And...
I believe she goes as they.
Okay.
They go as they. Whatever. 2 white guys, we have a difficult time with this sort of thing.
Yeah.
But they were on SNL, and they're no longer on SNL.
Okay.
But they were up until last season. They did an excellent Kevin James impression, is all I will say. We'll put that at the end of the show. So much stuff at the end of the show.
Yeah. So DMV and Gen V, both of them thumbs up, I guess, but not like...
DMV, did you say what it's on?
CBS.
Oh, okay. That's
Channel 2 to the local folks.
To those of you who still enjoy Lifesavers.
Yeah.
Channel 2.
Channel 2, baby.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
Okay. I went a little bit different.
Uh-oh.
First of all, I'll say this. I've been watching a lot of sports, so I haven't been really dabbling in other stuff. But the Chicago Fire made the playoffs.
Okay.
So I'm paying attention to that. The NBA season has just started.
Yeah.
Premier League is going on. So usually... there's been sports on in my house, and I'm not that guy. I'm not like Mr. Sports all the time, but it just lately that's the way that it's been. That being said, I tried to get into the spirit. I said, Megan, let's watch Hubie Halloween. No, I didn't say that because that movie sucks. But we did try and watch a couple things. So yesterday we were watching Addams Family, the first 1991 classic.
Oh yeah.
Don't remember this movie. I mean, like, I know Addams Family, right? I know stuff.
Didn't, like, MC Hammer, wasn't that...
That was the first song. Do what they want to do, say what they want to say. Great song. And then in the second one, which we also watched, which was better. It's got Joan Cusack. That was a little bit better than the original, if you ask me.
Okay.
But then they had... Do you know who sings the song Whoomp There It Is?
Yes.
Who is it?
Tag team.
Okay, Megan didn't know that. She was shocked that I knew the answer. Now there's 2 of us that know. So I'm just piling up evidence that...
Fun Parks and Rec fact. There was a pregnancy test in that world called Womb. There it is.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And so they did the song for Addams Family too. I'm pretty sure because the song was like, Whoops, there's the Addams Family or whatever.
Nice.
And it sounded like them. And then we enjoyed that. Giuseppe, I'm sure you will tell us, being the resident... hip-hop listener of the show, tell us if Tag Team is still around and if they're playing in Milan,
or the Maldives,
or Oswego, I guess,
or Oswego.
Yeah. So yeah, Addams Family 1 and 2. 1, I'm not going to tell you why I didn't really get to watch it until next week's episode, but I'll give it a thumbs up just because I don't remember it sucking before, and the parts that I did watch, I was kind of surprised that this is a 1991 movie. It actually looked a lot better than a 1991 movie, if you ask me. Cool cast, just great movie. Whatever. I'm not breaking anything. I'm just telling you what I watched, right? So thumbs up Addams Family 1, thumbs up Addams Family 2. Enjoyed both of these movies. Oh, spooky. We had a good time. There's a hand that walks around.
You're like arguing with yourself right now.
I just don't like Halloween
Or can
stuff.
you just not get a gauge on like what my face right now? Like if
I'm telling you this.
Or not? Like,
I think you should keep this on permanently.
Every week?
Because I didn't like it at the beginning, but this is interesting.
I got a good poker face.
This is interesting.
Okay.
And then the other one that I watched, Dracula, Dead and Loving It. You ever hear of this?
Leslie Nielsen.
I
don't think I've ever seen it though.
This movie sucked so bad.
Was it?
I don't think that we even finished the movie.
Like even for spoofs though, I mean, like did it get you a few times?
I didn't laugh until like the 45th minute.
Wow.
To when I turned to Megan and I said, "That's the first time I laughed in this movie."
Damn.
And I love Leslie Nielsen.
Oh yeah, who doesn't?
I don't like the other guy. He's the guy who's in Ghostbusters.
Okay.
He's like maybe the bad guy in Ghostbusters. He's like little curly hair.
Rick Moranis?
No.
Or are you talking about Ghostbusters 2?
Might be 2.
It's yeah, okay. With the glasses, yeah, he's like really like his face looks like it's smashed in kind of.
I hope that we're talking about the same guy. But then he was also in Addams Family too.
Okay.
He was one of the camp counselor guys.
Yeah, I don't remember that one very well.
I'll try and bring up whatever his name is. But either way, that movie was horrible, and the two of them were in it. I don't know. Just Halloween doesn't do anything for me. This is the guy. Can you see him?
Yep.
Do you know his name?
I don't know his name.
We're never going to get his name.
Clint Howard.
No, that's not Clint Howard. He kind of does look like Clint Howard, but no, that's not him. But anyway, yeah, so that's the stuff I watch. I'll give the Addams Family the thumbs up. I give Dracula Dead and Loving It thumbs way down, and that hurts, being a Leslie Nielsen guy.
So how many, before we get into our next segment, how many movies have you just kind of sat down and watched with Megan? Because I know she does the horror movie thing.
These might be the only ones for Halloween.
Okay.
Yeah, she's been trying.
Yeah.
She's been like, hey, what was one? We almost watched something last week, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm out.
Human Centipede 2?
No, it's like
That's a good one.
Scary Pumpkin 1, or
Trick or
like
Treat,
something that she knows
Pumpkinhead.
that is not going to scare me. So,
all right, baby. Well, it's time to get into our top 3. This week we're talking about our top and bottom 3 TV neighbors.
which by the way goes with Halloween. You go to neighbors' houses.
That's okay.
For
I was
Halloween?
gonna say I don't know how, but yeah. Got it.
You go door to door. You got neighbors. I think it was pretty good.
All right.
We didn't think that this was going to be like when we were originally. Last week, we weren't like, hey, it's Halloween next week.
No. I
Let's do
texted
something.
you like 3 days ago. It was like, oh, yeah, I'm wearing a mask, just so you know.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll start off then. Top 3 TV neighbors. My top 3, I have to go with the trio of Marcy, Jefferson, and Steve. Next door to the Bundy family. You got Marcy and Jefferson Darcy. And I don't remember what Steve's last name was.
Rhodes.
Steve Rhodes, okay.
Because the Bundys and the Rhodes are both wrestling names.
Yeah.
And the creator was a wrestling fan. And King Kong Bundy was actually in episodes of Married with Children.
No Dusty, though?
No Dusty. Too much cash, probably. This is your top 3?
This is my top 3,
okay.
yeah. So, that duo there. Steve was like, I feel like he was a more like cynical, like he was a little like more gruff.
Yeah.
And Jefferson obviously was like a lot more fun for that character. Now, do you know what the reasoning was behind that, for that like switch?
I mean, it was just probably enough. Like, people had enough of the one way, and then like that guy's leaving the show, and so let's just flip it around and see. Jefferson's the man.
Yeah.
By the way, I love
Ted
Jefferson.
McGinley, hell yeah.
I go back and forth with. Actually, I don't. I think Marcy is excellent.
Yeah.
As a neighbor, but I heard that her and Al Bundy don't get along in real life.
Don't you hate hearing that?
And that like hurts.
Then you watch the show and it's just like, how are they? Because all the stories you heard about like Arrested Development with Jeffrey Tambor just being so terrible to everyone, and it's like, but how do they do it so well? How does it look so good? So anyway, those 3 are my number 3.
Solid. My number 3, you have to confirm that this is a neighbor.
Okay.
You may consider him a landlord and not a neighbor.
Okay.
You may consider him a landlord and a neighbor. Mr. Furley from Three's Company.
Yeah, I would say neighbor.
Okay.
He lives in the building.
Then I'm going with Mr. Furley as my number 3.
Okay.
Love the Ropers as well, but Furley greater than Ropers. Mr. Furley. That's a funny dude, and then like always being like, Jack, are you gay? But he's wearing a scarf and like blowing people or whatever he's doing. You didn't see that episode?
I did not know.
Oh,
I don't think so.
Yeah, but
wearing scarves and blowing people.
Yeah, love Mr. Furley. That's the name of this episode.
Love Mr. Furley. That's awesome. All right, my number 2. I just talked about Arrested Development. It's Lucille Ostero, played by Liza Minnelli.
Solid.
Yeah, she is. Her and Jessica Walter, just their back and forth being frenemies, is one of the funniest fucking things. And they make jokes about her dead husband, about them both being alcoholics, about their weight, everything like that. And it's, I think Liza Minnelli just being in that show And then, like, obviously her character having slept with with Job and Buster.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if she slept with Buster. Who knows? But
no, but you're right. Like, there's something. They're both so good at acting, or they really hate each other. That, like, there's something about that. Even my mom, who, like, I kept telling her how great this show is. This is not up my mom's alley. My mom just watches, like, westerns and, like, how Iranian people live on YouTube, like, in real life.
That's what my mom watches.
And she was like, "Yeah, they're good in this. Like, it's way too obnoxious of a show for her to enjoy, but she could even realize how good the two of them were together." Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Excellent. Just like the skeletons say. You sound like Master P.
No.
How's that, Giuseppe?
Woo!
Yeah. What do we have here? My number 2. This is a group of people.
Okay.
If you need me to pick, I will pick. But I'm pretty sure you know which one I'll pick. But I'm going with the Pinciottis. That 70s show.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You got Bob, who's hilarious. You got Midge. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And then you got Donna, who, like, okay.
Yeah.
Donna's an attractive woman as well. But Midge, that's my kind of lady here.
Oh, yeah.
So,
is that her name, Midge?
Yeah. Midge.
I have an Aunt Midge. I didn't know that. I mean, that's not her real name.
Yeah.
No. But wait a minute. I have an Aunt Midge.
Yeah, so the Pinciottis. I'm about to start watching that 70s show again from the beginning. It's been long enough. I remember liking that show at least for a while until Eric left the show, and then it got all weird. Seth Meyers' brother was on it and all this stuff. Although there is that guy who's in jail.
Wilmer?
No, the other guy.
Kirkwood.
No, that's the dad.
Oh, it's the Scientologist fucking weirdo creep.
Yeah.
Danny Masterson.
Yes, he's in jail. Yeah. And so I wonder if this is like a Swellers situation where I can't watch.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
You know what I mean?
You're an awful human. Yeah, no, that's... I didn't even think of that, though, so we'll let it slide.
What do you mean?
If you're gonna support this guy, you're gonna watch that 70s show?
Yeah. He's like the 7th character. I don't care.
Yeah, no. You brought it up.
Anyway,
I just wanted to kick you while you were down. My number 1, it's an obvious one, man. And this is where my other blackface story comes in. Great. So I was this person for Halloween in 5th grade, and it is Steve Urkel. I fucking loved that character so much.
That's you who are black.
No. Okay. Hold on. Wait. Stop. No.
Goff did blackface.
I totally fucked that one up.
Clip this. Goff, clip this and put this out.
You think your wife downstairs? She's like, oh my god, I can't wait for this episode.
This window is
No. I should say I broke boundaries that year. And I was a white Steve Urkel. All right, but listen. So the blackface thing, though, and obviously this wasn't planned, but all right. So this was in 5th grade. Like I said, it was like just a friend's Halloween party, and her dad at one point came down into the basement, and he's like, "All right, we're gonna play like a little game." So everyone's like, "All right, cool," and they picked me to be like the volunteer or whatever. So I sat down. Her dad handed me a plate. So I was holding the plate like this, and he started it was like this, I was in 5th grade. I wasn't even thinking that this guy was like scamming.
You didn't even know you were racist.
No, so he's like, all right. Basically, it was like me rubbing the back of the plate and then rubbing my forehead, and it was black paint. that was the joke that I didn't know that I was putting that on my face.
Okay.
So, actually, I don't think I'm the racist one.
How is it a joke? Like, what did you think you were doing?
No, because it was something where I was, like, rolling my eyes like, this is stupid. Like, he clearly, whatever he talked me into doing, there was, like, a reason why I was doing this. And I'm, like, I'm looking at all my friends like, like, kind of like, what does he think this is, like, tough for me? But they all saw me rubbing black paint on my face, and I was the only one who didn't know I was doing it. But
wow,
no, I mean the costume was awesome. Though I had the suspenders, I had like a nerdy polo shirt. Like I wish I had pictures from that.
You might want to take all of that to therapy. What you just said, that was rubbing something an old man gave you on your head.
Yeah,
and,
it's kind of weird.
Face.
If anyone wants to DM me, I'll tell you the whole story.
Yeah, I will DM you because I'd love the whole story as well. Last year on this podcast, you came as Jimmy Kimmel as Karl Malone. That was the blackface that you wore. And then the following week was the election where you came as Kamala Harris. For no one asked for that. I don't understand what you were doing.
Hey, man, I'm a trailblazer.
But we had to delete those episodes, so interesting. So Urkel,
Steve
your number
Urkel,
one.
Absolutely.
My number one, Mr. Feeney. Now, Mr. Feeney, at the time you're like, he's a principal. I don't want to listen to the principal. But as you watch the show Boy Meets World, you get so many life lessons from Mr. Feeney. I just always was a fan. Very funny. He had a lot of, with the older brother, what's his name? Eric Matthews, the two of them together. Oh, yeah, and Feeney.
Now, did Feeney, I can't remember, did he have just like a very regal voice, or was he like British?
Yeah, we were trying to figure that out too.
Like a Mr. Matthews,
you know? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I pray at the altar of Feeney. That's what I'll say.
All right, so then for my potent notables, I got Roger from Sister Sister. Solid. He was good. I think he was in that show ABC, Another Bad Creation.
The band.
Aisha.
Band, yeah.
The band, yes. Wilson from Home Improvement. That one was always fun because obviously the whole like mystery behind it, seeing Wilson's face, but then also as he was always giving out good wisdom, he was in a way kind of throwing jabs at Tim, which was nice, like always talking shit, kind of.
Yeah. Wilson, I think, is the quintessential answer for a neighbor's list. It's like everybody knows and loves Wilson.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be your favorite. But he's got to be on the list.
Yeah. And then Kimmy Gibbler, I always thought she was hilarious from Full House. And then for a movie, I had Lawrence from Office Space, played by Diedrich Bader. The guy next door. Hey, Peter, man, check out Channel 9.
That is an excellent call. That is an excellent call.
All right.
You
got potent notables?
Yeah, Larry from Three's Company, just a big Three's Company guy in general. Wilson, Flanders, Ned Flanders.
Flanders is good.
I think that's like another one with Wilson, where you're just like, I mean, he's been on TV so long that you're like, it's built into like thinking about neighbors. Quagmire,
that's a good one.
I guess it could be any of the friends of Peter Griffin. And then Lou Ferrigno, who is the neighbor on King of Queens.
Okay.
And he is Lou Ferrigno as the neighbor.
Oh,
so
that's awesome.
One day they go outside. Jerry Stiller goes outside and he's like looking at him. And then he goes inside, and then Kevin James comes out to like pretend like he's taking out trash, because they just keep going, why is Lou Ferrigno outside or whatever? And you know, he's like deaf, I think, Lou Ferrigno.
Okay.
So like he talks in the show, but he's got like kind of a speech impediment, I assume.
Oh yeah, he talks almost like Arnold, like kind of like
a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's very funny in the show, and he's kind of like the nosy neighbor or whatever. And he's excellent. He's in many episodes of the show. Always funny with Lou Ferrigno.
That's just great when you can just take something random like that, and it's like, hey, you think he'd be fine with just being himself on the show? Yeah,
it was like if he was somebody else, it probably wouldn't be as good. But they also all call him Lou Ferrigno, like the full name.
That's how you got to do it. Yeah. Awesome. All right, so moving on to our bottom TV neighbors. My number 3 is Harriet from Small Wonder. Did you watch that show?
Yeah. Who was... Oh, the redhead.
Yep.
Oh.
And then her mom was also the redhead, who was just equally as annoying. So I guess you could probably just put the mom and Harriet.
Okay, you just don't like redheaded people.
Yes, obviously.
No.
But yeah, no, just for starters, what a weird and just...
I love the show. I love the show.
Still weird, though.
Weird, right. Especially for that time period, to have like a robot child and stuff. People were like, that'll never happen. Now everyone's got robot children.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it's autism, but like it's kind of like robots.
So that's my number 3. How about you?
Number 3, Urkel.
Oh.
No blackface when I was a child.
You just weren't living it up.
I guess not.
Yeah.
I didn't know how cool it could be. I think I liked Urkel, but Urkel became overplayed fairly quickly to me. You know, once he was no longer like child Urkel, and then he was like, I'm on the basketball team. And you're like, all right, this is weird.
As he got older, the charm kind of grew up.
And I heard him and Harriet on that show did not like each other because...
The mom, huh?
Yeah, because that show was a spin-off of Perfect Strangers. Harriet was the elevator person on Perfect Strangers, and so this show is supposed to be about her family. And then Urkel became a worldwide phenomenon, and so I'm sure she cashed in, but not what she was expecting. She was supposed to be like the main person or whatever.
Okay.
And so at least that's what I've heard. And I've heard to this day they still don't talk.
So you're Team Harriet. Which is funny because I just realized my number 3 was a Harriet.
I'm Team Myra.
Okay.
You know
well, we all know that.
Yeah, so that's all that matters.
Tell Megan again what team you're on.
Team Myra.
There we go.
Myra, yeah, she knows.
All right.
I'm not allowed to watch Family Matters by myself.
Because of the grandma.
What's your number 2?
My number 2 is Jeffrey Dahmer. Terrible neighbor.
Ooh,
yeah.
Solid.
So did you watch the show, the Netflix one, Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story?
With Niecy Nash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so her, she played Glenda Cleveland, and yeah, imagine having a neighbor that just eats people. You got to share vents with this guy. You're constantly telling him to fucking clean his place up, and he's like, I will, but he's just killing more. And
I don't want to ruin this joke. It's not gonna be funny when I say it, but I was talking about Michelle Wolf earlier. Kind of looks like Carrot Top, blah blah blah.
Okay.
New Netflix special. If you go to her Netflix special, you know how they show a preview.
Yeah.
The preview that they show is a Jeffrey Dahmer joke.
Oh.
Where she talks about how Jeffrey Dahmer became, popular again because these shows that came out, whatever.
Yeah.
And Netflix put his show under the LGBTQ section.
Oh.
And then, gay people got mad, and then they took him off.
Okay.
And she was like, no, you can't choose the gay people. You get the gay.
He was.
Regardless of the gay, even if they're eating people. Some gays dance or whatever, and some gays eat people. I don't remember exactly what she said, but it was funny.
And poor Glenda Cleveland has to be neighbors with the one who eats people.
And by the way,
he dances a little bit, too.
She was excellent.
She was really good.
In
that show was it was one of those ones you're like, I don't want to admit that I liked it, but it was really good.
I didn't sit down to watch it, but Megan would watch it, and I would walk into the room and then sit and watch, and then we'd leave. And
I watched the whole thing. I thought it was really good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Number 2 for me is the Achmonics. Do you know who the Achmonics are?
No idea.
Alf's neighbors.
Oh.
This is Seinfeld's mom. If that rings any sort of bell.
The Achmonics? That's their last name?
That's their last name, yeah. Not Serbian. It can't be. It's got to end with
Reaganomics.
Her and then the guy, they're supposed to be nosy, annoying neighbors trying to figure out kind of what's going on.
Yeah.
They do a great job of it, but they do too great of a job of it because they, to me, are just too annoying for me. When I see them, I don't want to watch the scene anymore. Okay. They're so bad. I'm sure they were great, but to me, it was just here they come. Which, is the point of the show. Oh, here comes the annoying neighbors. So,
okay.
The Achmonics. And especially I watched Alf recently, so it's on my mind.
Okay. My number 1 for bottoms is your number 1 for tops, Mr. Feeney.
Wow.
See, I have that written down right here.
Nice.
I didn't just steal that from you. I thought he was a fantastic character, like you said, but what a buzzkill. Having that guy as your neighbor, every time, man, it's like if Eric Matthews wants to pop out to have a smoke or something, it's like, no, Mr. Feeney's going to be there and he's going to give you life lessons.
That's a good neighbor, though.
It is a good neighbor, but it's not always the one you want.
I wish my neighbor gave me life lessons.
Speaking of neighbors, and he wasn't in our tops or anything, but this list is kind of hard because you had to leave out a boner Stabone because it's I don't know if he's the neighbor.
Yeah.
I actually Googled that one to see if he's their neighbor, and all it said is that we can guess he lives in the same town as them.
Yeah. Goff constantly Googling boners.
Always Googling boners. But yeah, Mr. Feeney, like I said, I thought he was hilarious, but every time you step out in your backyard, that dude's back there. It's God damn it.
Did you know that the wife in that show is his wife?
Is Mr. Feeney's wife?
Yeah.
Wow, good for him.
When he goes to college and meets a woman, and they're like, oh.
Oh, I thought you meant Eric Matthews' mom. I was like, damn, good for him.
No.
Okay.
No, I did not.
Oh, I don't even know you're talking about that. Didn't one of the girls from that show become a porn star?
She did. And she was recently on the Boy Meets World podcast with Topanga.
I think you told me.
And there was a huge argument or whatever, and yeah. But she's, I guess, more known for porn than she was for Boy Meets World.
I would think so.
And that leads to my number 1. My number 1 is your number 3. your number 3 favorite, Steve Rhodes.
Oh,
I hate Steve Rhodes. That's how I know his name, because I do not like him. I think he was the buzzkill. I just did not like his character.
Okay.
I hated when he came back after he left. Like, I wasn't excited to see him again. I was like, oh. And then they replace him with Jefferson, who is the man. Jefferson. He doesn't have a job. Marcy does everything. Yeah. And then he hangs out with Al Bundy all day. That's living the dream.
And I love that how much of a pussy he is, like, all the time. Like, he'll side with Al, but then the second, like, Marcy comes, you know, like, whenever it's a no ma'am thing, and you'll see he's all of a sudden wearing, like, the same shirt the ladies are.
Great character, and he's the true excellent neighbor.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember. All right, like, I kind of impulsively put the 3 of them. Steve, was he a little more, like, pretentious?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of coming back to me. Yeah, I feel like he was always like, no, Al.
And Marcy was kind of like, the 2 of them together were kind of that way.
Okay.
And then when he left, she became a little bit more of like a wild card and like angry, but she was always funny.
Yeah.
She was the better of the 2.
All the bird references or chicken references.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, the way better Jefferson. Steve Rhodes sucks.
All right.
Sorry. Steve Rhodes.
I got one potent notable. It's a movie potent notable. And have you seen A Christmas Story?
I may have watched it last year for the first time. Which one is that?
That's the one with, like, you'll shoot your eye out.
I think we watched it.
Okay. You did watch. I think you mentioned watching the second one.
Okay, if I watched the second, I definitely watched the first.
Okay.
Oh, I did. The second one sucked.
Yeah, it was kind of bad.
I did, yeah.
But anyway, I put the Bumpuses. They're like, they live next door. They got all the dogs, the Bumpus hounds, that are constantly running through the house. And then the part where he slams the door on the one's tail.
Yeah, okay.
Great scene.
Mine is Kimmy Gibbler.
Okay.
If you're going to be that annoying, you got to have big titties. That's my number 1 rule in life.
Yeah, she was...
Megan's gonna hate this.
But I don't know. I still thought she was hilarious. So anyway.
Yeah, good job being annoying. And like I guess not annoying enough to make my list, but
yeah,
you know.
She's on that podcast too, right? I think her and Jodie Sweetin have one.
Really?
Yeah. I have to crane my whole head to look up.
Yeah, this is
all right. We're pulling next week's topic. And it's gonna be
Nomad the Beautiful over here.
Nope, not doing that one.
All right, top 3 Kimmy Gibbler episodes.
Okay. All right, this is a pretty good one. Favorite. So I guess we'll do, because this one has technically two different topics. So I guess this could be top and bottom because it says favorite and most overrated sports rivalries.
Okay.
So our overrated ones would probably be our bottoms. So
come for my argument and stay for the sports. What does that even mean?
I don't know.
I don't know either. We'll see you next week.
Later.
Fucking go away. What are you doing?
It's for a radio and TV project. Watch your mouth. Cut that part out.
Jim, come here. Let's look at this.
No. How's it going, Jim?
Here, you can have a key.
Trick or treat. For radio and TV.
Hey, how's it going?
Fuck you.
Hey, I gotta put a black
thing
over it.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.